Hello, it's Epis. I'm going to start the first segment of my opinions. Okay, so I'm going to start off with one of the biggest issues, one of the most controversial issues, the death penalty. Well, let's look at some stuff. If we're to kill somebody using the death penalty because they killed somebody, then wouldn't we be doing the exact same thing that they were doing? Killing somebody is wrong, no matter if the state says we can do it, or if you're just killing somebody for the sake of killing somebody because you don't like them. It's wrong. You can't do it. You shouldn't be able to do it. I think that doing that, killing somebody using the death penalty, is just as bad as killing somebody in the first place. Let's look at cost effectiveness. Because some people don't care about that. People often think that why would it cost more to put somebody on the death penalty? Well, guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't cost more to put people on the death penalty. But it costs more for the appeals from the death penalty. The cost of the actual execution is not very much. For Ted Bundy, which is a famous serial killer, he killed 28 people in 4 states, and he spent 9 years on death row. He, through his appeals and his 9-year stay in prison, taxpayers paid $5 million for him to be on death row and to be killed. Now, the cost of the execution itself is less than $1,000. It's $150 for the executioner, $20 for the last meal, $150 for a new suit for the inmate's burial, and $525 for the undertaker's services and a coffin. And so that adds up to less than $1,000. But guess what? When you're put on death row, you are kept in jail for sometimes up to 20 years. Those 20 years, it's a lot of money spent on you. Life in prison costs nowhere near as much as it costs to kill somebody using the death penalty. There are many reasons for that. The appeals is the biggest, because when you're put on death row, you have the right to have many, many appeals. And appeals cost the government thousands, millions of dollars, actually. And so it's not as cost effective it's not cost effective either. Okay, for you of those that want a person to suffer, well, guess what? When he's killed, he's not going to suffer. He's going to suffer more in jail thinking about, or not even thinking about, maybe it's like a serial killer, an antisocial, won't think about it. But they'll be cut off from everything else. I think that is worse, because you are still alive. I also think the death penalty is not the right way to go, because it's not quick. It's not very effective. Like I said, you can stay in prison for up to 20 years. That's ridiculous. Thinking about your death for 20 years? So obviously you can see what my view on the death penalty is. I think it's absolute bullshit and should never be done to anyone. The last thing I have for you is many people, well, not many, some people on death penalty are innocent. And I think if one person is innocent on the death penalty should be stopped. Completely gone. You kill one innocent person, and I know we have, there are many cases actually, where we have. I think the death penalty should be obliterated. Not legal. That's the end. That's what I think. See ya.